here, it's here, and the knee keeps going. Hand keeps going. It's like a really long move, and this is the key moves in this thing. And all the moves, including the kick, should be Sisochin moves. Now, I don't know if I can show you anything else going to make any sense as far as distinguishing it's going to work today. I can't stand on either foot. But I have my partner out here again. And he's just being a punch bag for me for a minute. I'm not going to kick you. Front kick can be, I know I don't have any feet anymore. Front kick can be defensive. So, you know, if he's coming, just did it. But if he were coming at me, I might front kick to hold him off, you know. Or front kick can be an attack, and when it's an attack, I'm going to kick into him a little bit. So my hips, instead of fending him off here, my hips are going to be much more forwards. Okay? Now, Sisochin is the epitome of that. Just like this hand reaches and his legs and all this goes in. The Sisochin kick would not look like this. It would not look like a Sansei-Ru kick. But it went way out there somewhere. So I would reach way out with my kick. Just like I reached way out with my arm. But I'm not able to demonstrate, but I think you can understand the concept. So when we come to this point in the kata where we're doing here, in the front kick elbow strike, hips don't really stay here and go front kick down to the elbow strike. Nor do they extend just a little bit. It should be this kind of, not a snappy move, but a real flowing thing with the hips and the leg, just like this is this kind of flowing thing. Tai Chi sort of thing, you do it all foot, but it's still a quick kick. So what we don't, you know, at the other end, what we don't want to do is from here to this kick, and then go forwards into the stance. It's a real committed thing, where that kick is way out there, and you're already out there in the front stance, and the foot comes down, sort of thing. It takes a little time to develop, but what it is just to send them off. It's a real routine, just as you can. One more. Good. Each. Way out. Deep. Up. Lift. Quick. Right side. Quick. Each. Left side. Quick. Each. Left foot comes in. First push to the rear. One. Way out there. Push if you need. Two. Stay level. Don't walk down. Five. Now this never stops moving. Like Tai Chi. This never stops moving. Chi. Go. Okay. Come to elbow strike. Yeah, good long kicks. Good job. Hey, you remember. Block. Block again. Kick elbow straight. Yep. Left foot comes in bad. Right hand elbow up. Now turn and scoop. Okay, punch over the shoulders. Left side, 45 degree block. Hook and hit. Good. Right foot in the bad. Block. Hook and hit. Good. Right foot comes to the left. Punching. Yep, now last move, right foot steps forwards. Good, knock it down, bottom hand up. Step foot in, back, hands and heels. Down, inside. Good job. So this one. Okay, that's it movie with here. Here. Oh, he's going slow motion, so nobody gets hurt. I was doing this one. See, inside, going, so when we're getting to that point in the kata here, and I say, let your elbow straight. All this is clear in my mind, so I think you can just visualize it the same way that I do. But that's the feeling you want to have. So we're here, grab, elbow straight. Step, grab, block, grab, elbow straight. Karunfa, notice a lot of elbows. A lot of elbows throughout the kata. A lot of elbow leading movement. Which, if you're working inside, and with boxers, again, it's a pretty standard thing. A lot of A lot of elbow stuff going on. All through the time. Kurunfa.
Kurunfa.
Each. The other way. Up. First one. Get back again. Right side comes back. You see that hook over. And now punch. Sancho stance. Kick through. Elbow stretch. Good. And back. Elbow. Arm swap. Same thing. Left side steps back. Up. Okay. Knock down. Punch. Kick through. Elbow. Side back. Captain stance. Now, front. Lower can stance than me. Wash yuke. Crush.
Is that a thrusting quick action or is that slow?
No, that's done slow. All right. I'll try to do both kind of direct rhythm. You guys can watch. Okay, pivot to the left and block. That's a slow movement. And then this is done quick. Grab. Good. Step forward, block right hand. Step forward, grab this. Okay, now this will do it to real rhythm. It's just pretty easy to do. Okay, step forwards, block, left hand over right. Slow, this is about the right speed. Oh, hands and arms stop at the same time. Hands and arms stop at the same time. Of course they do, they're connected. Then, about this speed. Reach, this is slow. Quick. 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 Now go. Okay. And I leave you guys stuck there while I hop over. Reach. Stay level. Sit. Right. Back, second stance, wash your face, thrust. Left hand is up down. And that's it. Hands and heels, that's it. There he is. Okay, get there. Right foot, right arm. Grab. Hit. So I'm not hitting here. I'm catching left, hitting here. Let me show that a few times, then I'll try to give you an example of what's going on. There we are.
Hey.
Oh, it's like, same arm, same reaching. And, here, some time. All body motion stops at the same time. Then we were talking about movements and entire. I try to teach everything stops at the same time. The general rule for all time. So I wouldn't go. All cases. Well, here, my stance has to go until my strike. And that's so small point. From here, that way, right here. Wash.
And this cuts as well as the motion you're supposed to see, that pushing motion, that your back is linear this way, or is it this way?
I may have been leaning more than I should. In Sisojin, back should reinforce the push, so push predominantly with the knee, not with the shoulder.
So your front stance, the back should be the right way.
No, the knee is just going to be
A little forward?
yeah, a little forward, because if this is straight, and I can't tell. In Sisojin, I would be, my shoulder would be almost over my knee.
Okay.
But my forward motion would be here, not there.
Okay.
That's the point I'm saying. So when we're out here, the forward motion continues because that's moving, not because of this. But in my mind, I'm doing it right. In fact, I may be leaning. It's okay. This move would want to portray as, it's slowly. This front kick is coming, and we're hitting this way. But it needs to be done as a hit to the inside of the ankle. So I want it here, here, inside of the, sometimes called the ankle, sometimes called the knee. Okay. So it's that kind of feeling where you're scooping it past and pumping down to disenable the leg. Now some of the goofiest, I've heard some of the goofiest explanations of moves in kata over the years. But some very legitimate Gojuryu people show this as like he's got a front stance, and then I am somehow fast enough to come in here, catch his leg, and force him down by pushing. Okay. And that's a real sacrifice move, in my opinion, because all this time my head is hit in the face. To me, it makes a lot more sense that the kick is already coming. See, if he's really trying to kick me, and I get in here early. The earlier I get in here, the harder it's going to be for him to kick me. And if I can get his knee if I get his knee when it's this far, before the foot is out, he's not going to be able to kick me. But what I need to do to make this, that makes it a block. To make it work, I have to fully extend his leg and then get it. To make this an effective move to dislocate the knee or disenable the knee. I prefer to see this move as the kick is coming, I'm stepping in, catching, and hitting. However you interpret it, that is still the way it's done. So I'm not hitting myself. That doesn't make sense. This way, this is just a... Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, and again, see, we're working close in and inside. We're not blocking away. And right now I'm trying to control the situation. The same thing as side foot, but from the inside, you say yes. Run. Run. Each. Knee. Stop. Sheet. Back. Hook. Go. Knock down. Punch. Kick. Elbow strike. You're way ahead of me again. And the arms palm to palm. Out of the each. Same thing, the opposite side. Hook. Knock down. Punch over. The elbow comes right back to the top of your chin. Front kick through. Elbow strike. Left right hand's palm up. Finger side. Back. Palm. It shifts over. Watch your hand cross. You simply turn into left. Conscious stance. Block. Open hand. Hook. Step through. Elbow strike. Good. And conscious stance. Step through. Conscious stance. Block. Same thing. Grab. Elbow strike. Now comes the, what do we call this? Seesaw. Up. Slow, about this speed. There. Reach now fast. 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 Turn. Rope. Okay, right leg steps. Right hand grabs. Hip. Left leg. Steps. Left leg grabs. Hip. The right foot set behind. Left hand foot stance, watch you go across. And then hands and heels together, down and up. Good job. Balance problem. Not part of the power. Straight up. Circular. Out of control, guys. Sorry. that no, that's not. Thank you. But does that lead to questions? Did you see something that looked different from what I was explaining to do it correctly? Hopefully,
That mat has carpet under it, you won't have as good a balance running on this mat. This mat has no carpet under it, better balance.
oh, I'll try this.
The
It's
other
just,
thing is this will be flatter on your feet. That's why I do this feet.
what it actually is, guys, is my foot hurts. When I put weight on it, it says, oh, no, you're not putting weight on me. So I get that kind of feeling, no. So you get what you pay for, guys. I'll try it. No guarantee. You're correct. When we first doing it, I said this way, under the elbow. And when I second did it, I make a point of this, see this way? So I did it both ways, and it's a very observant thing. It's commonly practiced both ways. That's one of the few moves that I can't say 95% will do it this way and 5%. It really is about half and half. Now, it doesn't, so, all right, what do you want me to do? And this is here, we're good on this one. Do it this way because that's more consistent with other Gojuryu kata. The way I learned it was this way. And in my mind, my body wants to do it that is less consistent with the concept of grabbing the blade. Because if I leave my hand here and look at this one, and this one is here together. This was supposed to be a push or a side blade. And this is also more consistent with Gojuryu, this form. So let's do it this way, the way I did it later on, not the way I originally taught you. I apologize for that confusion. It wasn't on purpose. Okay, so Sochin. Other questions on, as a very observant. Okay, you're to be complimented, very observant. See that? Try some Sochin. And then go on from there, or whatever. I go both again.
Just before you continue on the curl, when you drop on the curl,
Yes, sir.
your hand is like in a short grip position,
Mhm.
just like that.
I haven't said that, now I'm going to think about it. All right. Here, and this is this way, making a complete circle here. So it ends up like a sort of grip, but with the left hand up instead of the right hand up on the circle. Yeah, so here the right hand's up. This is complete. And see, this would be having their arm. So it would be like a short grip or an arm. So what happened? You know, the question then becomes, well, if I have thrown him out there, what am I doing next? Doing stuff to that individual that's just been thrown. And if we've done these, this is the kind of, now, anything you want, Sergeant stance in and of itself is only a lock stance. It's supposed to allow you to go quickly to Shiko down to can't stance or front stance or wherever you want to be. Short stance, solid, lets you do whatever you want. Now, to answer his question, Nekowash. Nekowash is not an attacking stance. So this is telling him I'm coming, and I can't do anything from here. I can just take this far. To attack, I either have to slide, step. It's a long time. But out of Nekowash is something else. Okay? Nekowash is not an attacking stance. Nekowash is a I'm waiting for you stance. Very easy for me, as soon as he moves, kick off the front foot, Very easy for me to move backwards quickly. I can't move forwards quickly and maintain Nicolaj. It's a two-step operation. Not enough time. Okay, so Nicolaj is when I'm waiting for him. That's like, you know, when you're sparring, you ground your lower belts and you stand like this because you want to sucker them in. Right? See, this is saying, it's giving him the strong message. Come to me. Captain stance is intended to be a strictly defensive stance. Okay, now Gosei says in his aggressive stance, it's a sparring stance, but he does not in fact use it. He uses it strictly defensive. This is when I'm waiting for him to make a mistake. If I can move back, I can move sideways, but I can't move forward fast. Stop fast. Now, in that context, is there any reason to be tight? No, just the opposite. I want to be loose because I need to move quicker from Sanchin. I may need to be a little tight because I may not get out of your way fast if you can get it. You might be able to reverse punch fast. Right? Sanchin will require a little tension, but it's first in all four directions. Nicolaj is defensive and tactical. That's what Nicolaj is. So if you're fairly relaxed, Nicolaj is going to move either backward or diagonal. Gojuryu is going to teach you to be relaxed and quick, but use Nicolaj as defensive.